Tax is very substantial. And our proposal, which is in the great big beautiful New Deal, it's a New Deal in some way, it's a Republican version of the New Deal. Right behind you is a nice picture of FDR.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Aloha everyone, it is Thursday, January 29th. And, well, it's time for some changes, I think, maybe. Let's turn this on. I don't know. Changes as in, I've been having some discussions with, here and there, my confidant type people that I know. And,
I can see you.
I can see you, yes. Like, for example, should I be doing things like this? Sound effects. I mean, they're kind of silly. They're meant to just sort of break things up. A little distracting, but maybe too many sound effects can be distracting. And when I found out how to do that item, that type of thing, and then I was like, oh, I could do it here and do it, try, and it just snowballed, and I'm throwing them in all over the place, thinking more the better, and more is not always better. And so, I don't know, I can't just cut them all out. I just feel pretty cuckoo, but they're just fun to do when editing, and apparently that's probably very distracting. And there's other stuff, and then and then we had talked about because like I had a birthday, and like everybody's worried about growing older. So age and ageism and growing older, all that kind of thing. Because now, not just that I had a birthday and oh no, I'm old. Shucks, I don't. Shush. No, it's because I entered that retirement age of 65. Now it's like.
Not exactly.
I cannot no longer be on Medicaid using health insurance. That has to end, and Medicare has to begin. So that's like out of my hands. They do that to everybody at 65, no matter if you're on this American.
Restless.
I have a social security number system, and so that whole hullabaloo of they have A, B is basic health. Medicare is A and B is the basic, but the D thing with prescription is kind of this optional stuff, and if you select it or don't select it, it's the advantage bit, and it helps with
nobody knows
prices of pharmacy medicine. I'm trying not to say drugs, alcohol, drugs, but this is medicine pharmacy. And the bunch of third-party insurance companies come out, and there's all this advertisement, and they just confuse the holy frick out of it.
Move quickly.
So is that. Then tell you who wants to be old. Plus you get cranky things, and medical stuff comes up. You gotta be on top of it. And for me, it was weight. I had to drop weight. Significantly, because it was like pre-diabetes drop weight, and I did use Ozempic, and initially there was significant weight drop, but then after a while it's sort of, but if you don't continue it seems to come back, because you have to implement the basics of diet and exercise. So I've been trying to do the diet and exercise and stuff like that, so when Ozempic got overhauled, it got reclassified. Like marijuana is no longer classified with heroin. Ozempic got no longer classified as good. I mean, useful. Now it's just the fat drug, or and here's Trump opening up his own pharmacy, trying to get favored nations. The lowest price is on Trump RX, and he keeps mentioning Ozempic. And Ozempic, a funny thing, is no longer, it's just weight loss, so it's not covered by your insurance. So it's way too expensive. And I can't get it. I haven't gotten that. It's like, just because of, it's been outpriced astronomically. It's like $1,000. Like, what? Before it was covered, now it's like $1,000. Can't do that. So, if I wanted something like that, I have to go to Trump RX because he's saving money. He's grifting. He's influencing. He says stuff, and then stock prices go up and down. His insider trader bits are they get positioned. He says stuff. Stocks go down and up. And then he tacos it. He chickens out. And then the stocks go back up. And this is how they buy low, sell high. But this is how his insider trading grift is doing his buddies really well. And so that explains why he chickens out.
Continue.
He tariff whacks everybody. And he's doing a press conference right now where they're all like laughing at every joke. You made fat shame joke on that guy. I won't mention his name, but apparently his Olympic's not working. And all the secretaries in the cabinet. That's a knee slap her. Promote me. So it's gone utterly ridiculous. In the meantime, when Trump's grifting off of Ozempic and other freaking drugs and stocks, and he's taking Venezuelan oil as best as he possibly can. I mean, he takes whole oil tankers, complete full oil tankers. I'm confiscating that and gonna sell that, and then he's gonna personally bankroll. I'll be in charge of the money. And the whole armada was going to go to Greenland. Stock prices up and down. We're not going to give money to NATO. We'll make our own nation of peace as long as you buy in. We have a special gold Trump card.
Visiting.
$5 million. You can be a permanent citizen. He's grifting the whole friggin' way. There's jingle bells all the way home. And now he's going after Iran because then there's like no influences over him. I think the whole world's going to hell. I mean, our nation basically is influencing the world going to hell, and I think our nation is being ripped apart as a functioning representative democracy. And his poll, people are wise to this stuff, and they talk amongst themselves. So his poll ratings are down in the tubes. That's why he's having the press conference. First press conference of 2026. And the economy is so great. And I saw gas prices go down. And then they should cut the interest, the Fed. Wait till I get my guy into the Fed chairman. Because this too late guy is not bringing down the Fed price. They cut the interest rates back when, I don't know, December, November, they cut a little bit. And now the inflation it's stabilizing. It's not doing anything. It's stabilizing. Some of this stuff is adapting to the Trumpathon, the tariffathon. It's stabilizing somewhat. So the Fed chair responsibly is going, okay, I'm not going to make an interest rate cut now. So he's not going to cut the interest rates, which is good because it stabilizes the overall economy. And that's great. You don't want the bad of the economy. Although for Trump, guys, it doesn't make him look good. Because if the interest rates are cut, it's saying the economy is doing great. Or if interest rates are cut, people look on that favorably. So he wants, and then he'll tell people the gas prices are down. I saw one place in Oklahoma, it was down to $1.99. He's trying to look good about economic stuff. And I'm going to wait. Just my advice to people, it's hard for me to watch him directly because there's so much deceit and lies, flat out lies. So if you watch fact checking, watch people who fact check what the hell he says. Oh, they're not reporting on my good stuff and they're reporting about the bad stuff, or they're not giving coverage. Blah. So he's very attentive to it's but the approval ratings are so down. Republicans are jumping the Republican GOP well, they're not the MAGA ship. The Republicans are suddenly jumping the MAGA ship, a lot of that. And then there's the shutdown, which happens tomorrow, or it doesn't happen tomorrow. So is ICE the big get all those colored people out of the country? Because basically he views them as voting Democratic as well. So he's trying to get rid of voters with his immigration policy, in a sense. And also, the FBI took 2020 election ballots from Georgia. So they went to the election office in Georgia, and the FBI seized the 2020 election ballots. And they're trying to figure out what just happened. I'll tell you what's happening. He's going to take evidence. He's going to be altering it or just flat out lying to people over and over and over again. People are bobblehead, nodding. Trump's always right about everything. And they're going to say, see, I told you, Biden election was stolen from us. It's like a pot calling the kettle black. It's like accusing the victim of the crimes you're committing on the victim. The accusation is a confession. That's what they're going to do. They're going to try to steal the midterm election because they know approval rating, they're not going to win. So the House and the Senate will go Democratic. They'll vote for impeachment, and Trump will be basically facing prison time. He could be facing prison time. And he's desperate not to lose or have any Republican lose that election. So there it is, a little not whistles and bits serious. And there's like really nothing we can do about it except vote, if even the voting's going to count. So we're in the home stretch of it's falling apart, and he's tearing it apart. And people think if they listen to him and believe him, they think they're going to get rich. They're going to have their kids are going to have $1,000. It's going to be ding, and the prices are going to get down. The prices are going to get down, and the paychecks are going to go. And the industry's building in America.
Nobody knows.
And all that's a big. How did Dan Brown say? The dark con. It's all a con job.
It's impossible.
And people are going along. And then they're going to say the election was stolen, and they're going to have ICE agents in every city, Democratic city. That's why they're hitting up on Minneapolis. They're trying to make ICE look good, and the actual U.S. citizens that were killed by ICE look like they were doing the wrong. They were in the wrong. They shouldn't have brought a gun. Everybody there has a gun. All these ICE agents are armed. What the hell are you talking about? That's the whole idea of the Second Amendment. So the government doesn't have all the guns. People have guns too. The government doesn't have all the guns and turn into a totalitarian. Now you have ICE agents have all the guns, but your peaceful protesters shouldn't be armed. And masked? What the hell? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try not to be long. Actually, what the hell? What am I doing this for? That's my, I guess, fill the gaps. But if you are watching, I do appreciate it, and aloha to you. I'm not out to get whatever anymore. I'm not never been monetized. Hawaii news. Ooh. City Council adopts new transit fares. So they're raising the price of the bus. This forever chemicals, because people are worried about these chemicals, rightly so, that do not break down. So you have the surfboard next wax surface, have to stick to the deck of the board. Obviously ban and SPS.
I'm right here.
So if you ban this forever chemical in the surf wax, it won't be in the board, it won't be in the water, and it won't be on your hand waxing your boards. These are chemicals that stay in your body and they'll give you cancer. He's a ghostbuster because, he's edging on busting a ghost. Sorry, reference to another channel.
Sacrifice.
It's the Patriots versus the Seahawks. So, yeah, Trump's... Oh, God. Oh, I would not like to be Secret Service for Trump. I would not. Warriors are coming. I don't know. They're going to add somebody. And then there's women's basketball. Okay, yay. It's not... And it's some old Hawaii, like escape into the past, relax back in the day. Remember 1979 when we want to relax back in the historical days of ancientness? Have you ever a coconut? I taught him how to weave a coconut hat, and now we go fishing. Put the net in the water, get the fish. This is George and his 3-year-old granddaughter Jennifer on the dusty road to Honolulu River in Haleiwa. That's the Honolulu. This is famous North Shore Bridge there, Haleiwa. You go across that bridge, you know you're in Haleiwa. And this guy, I don't know. Praying to pass? Oh, Japanese word of the week. Okay, right on.
Chappy.
Chappy. A nickname for ChatGPT.
Chappy. Thank you. Praying to pass. Political cartoon. This video of the Pretty murder.
Enemy.
The enemy murder. Everyone saw that already.
The party told you to reject the evidence of your eyes and ears.
It was their final, most essential command.
Orwell, who wrote Brave New World and Big Brother in 1985. Those dystopian science fiction. Oh, the government working. They wrote it. Those apply now. What have we got here?
Aloha, we shouldn't visual things so the target put up the recognition about this no better than nice and accountability.
Why are you here?
I don't know.
Why am I here? It's responsible to do the
I don't know what to do. There's so much junk in the world. I think I gotta do this one.
Democrats must fight to force ICE accountability.
After the killings of 2 American citizens by ICE and Border Patrol agents, and then the administration lying about what happened, Democrats in Washington, D.C. are talking about yet another government shutdown. I am not sure what Democrats are seeking to realistically achieve. The last government shutdown accomplished nothing as far as I could tell. They never got the extension of Affordable Care Act subsidies. If Democrats want to advocate something meaningful this time, they should not hold out until Republicans agree to pass a law that bans ICE agents from wearing masks and mandates body cameras when making arrests. Richard D. Robitis Moanawili. Thank you, Richard, from Moanawili, saying what you said there in your letter and send it into the letters of the editor there and talking to Tutu voice on hey. The Department of Homeland Security, $72 billion in the bill. You need to save some money. $72 billion? That's $15 billion more than the whole military of France costs.
Succeed.
The military of France costs this. Add $15 billion, which are given to ICE. No wonder all these little lunatic thugs are doing that stuff.
Where?
They get to carry guns and now they get to shoot people and have, that's what, oh, and you know what? I forgot. I forgot these. But it's okay. Look, see? We're not doing too much special effects, but hey, this is kind of cool. Ooh, that went far. Yeah. It's nuts. If they don't give ICE more money to kill U.S. citizens in the name of Trump pretty soon, it's not immigration policy. So, anyways, that's it. Aloha. It's my channel's going cuckoo and I'm questioning myself now. So have a good day. It's today. I don't have a car still. Aloha. Aloha to you.
Yeah, I gotta be waiting around. Hello.